What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial advisor. Welcome to my channel. Alright, what's up, everyone? So, today is Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. What up, Eddie? Eddie305. What's up? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
All right. So today we're doing the show from Raw-Ministan. That is because all the major indexes in the red today, especially the Dow Jones. So it wasn't too bad, but yeah, all major indexes in the red, and crypto's in the red as well. So, yeah, a little bit of a pullback here. So, second day in a row, we're doing Raw-Ministan. So, pretty unfortunate, but you know, we've been ripping pretty hard for the last couple of weeks, so some healthy pullback, kind of expected. But regardless, got a great show for you guys today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And today I got 4 articles. Nothing too crazy going on, news-wise, but I got 4 articles. One about ZipMex, which we've been covering a couple times lately in the past couple weeks. So, ZipMex, got an update on them. Then we're going to talk about Vauld, which I've never actually heard about before. V-A-U-L-D, Vauld. But apparently, Coinbase owns them, or Coinbase backs them. And that's another distressed crypto firm. So, this is news to me. Never heard of them. But, so we'll cover that. Vauld. So, 2 distressed crypto firms covering news about today. And then we got an article about Japan and their central-backed digital currency, or lack of there. And then last article about Robinhood getting fined a lot of money for breaking the law. Are you surprised? Absolutely not. So, 4 articles. So, good amount of news today. But minor news, nothing too crazy there. And then today for the TA, we're going to do HKD, which is AMT Digital, and AMTD Digital. And then AMTD, which is AMTD... What is it called? AMTD Idea Group. AMTD Idea Group. So, yeah, you guys have been telling me about HKD the past few days. We've been following it. It's been short squeezing, and I think today puts the cherry on top. Still short squeezing today, 10,000 mentions. And then also their parent company, AMTD, started short squeezing today and had almost 10,000 mentions as well. Over 9,000 mentions. So, yeah. Those we definitely have to talk about today. And it shouldn't really take too long because there's not too much to analyze. You know, HKD is a IPO, and AMTD isn't an IPO, but it's only been around for 7 months now. So, yeah, not much TA there either. So, there's not too much to analyze. So, we'll get to those. That'll be its own video. Both of those stocks in the same video. And then we'll get to the Yolos. Yolos shouldn't take too long. A lot of memes. And a lot of Gaincoin today, so that should be fun. But nothing too crazy there. So yeah, guys. Today we should be going probably about an hour and a half. We'll see. But I really don't have too much content for you guys today. And Tuesdays usually are one of the slower days for streaming. So I don't expect too many people to come in. But if people do, I always welcome that. Always a pleasure to kick it with you guys in chat. But yeah, we just got 4 articles, 2 short TAs, and not too many YOLOs. So today's show should be pretty short. We'll see, though. What up, Golf, and what up, Peasy?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thank you guys for being here, as always. Appreciate you guys. All right. So, yep. So let's do it, guys. pretty short intro, but looks like not too many people coming in here early. We've been getting started a little slow lately. Past few shows, not so many people came in the beginning, but a lot of people start coming. Seems like most people come in the middle or the end of the show, not really in the beginning. So a little bit of a slow start here today. Not as bad as yesterday though. Yesterday we didn't have people for a while, but yeah. So let's do it, guys. And of course the siren comes, but that's all right. We'll just talk over it. And before we begin, please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. And just a quick side note. So I have been slacking lately. My apologies, guys. Like for the past week, I've been putting videos out kind of late. Usually the morning of the new day. So that's my fault. You know, I've been pretty burnt out lately. Yeah, the stuff is not easy. It's usually like 6 to 8 hours a day, and I just started getting paid for this. So, you know, my fault, guys. No excuse. You know, I take full responsibility. But, yeah. I have been slacking on the videos, and we should have more subs. We should be at, like, 1.1k by now. Or at least 1.09k, but, yeah, just a quick rant. So, my bad, guys, but I'll get back on that very soon. Alright. Let's do it, guys. So, yes, please smash the like button. Please and thank you. Alright. Cool. So yeah, I was looking at AMTD here. And there's also HKD. HKD is pulling back in the aftermarket. And AMTD is actually holding pretty strong. But okay, let's get started with the watch list here. Start on the green side. Alright, let's do it, guys. So the Dow Jones down 1.23%, NASDAQ down 0.21%, and the S&P down 0.67%. So yeah, all major indexes in the red today. But it wasn't too bad. Dow Jones was the worst loser. So slightly bearish day here. Not the worst thing in the world. But the VIX is up 5%, 4.99%. 1.14 points, so the VIX is at 24 now, 23.98, which we were just at, what, like 22 a couple days ago, so heading in the wrong direction here. 24 ain't that bad, but, you know, not great. So, yeah, that was short-lived, you know, so VIX going in the wrong direction. Hopefully soon here it reverses and we get under 20 again. But, alright, let's check out the watch list. And we'll start on the green side. So, wow, Uber and Lyft are up a lot. I don't know why. They have earnings or something, but Uber's up 19%, Lyft 16%, 16.4. 420 is up, Tilray 14%, Canopy Growth 13%. Pinterest is up 11%. I think that went up yesterday on earnings. Yeah, it did. Peloton 11%. AMC, honorable mention. We're not going to talk about it today, but AMC's up 9.4%. Big day for AMC. But it only had 4,000 mentions. Pretty surprising. HKD and AMTD had way more mentions than AMC. But yeah, AMC, honorable mention. Big day there. DraftKings, 9%. Sundial, another 420 stock, 8.55%. Coinbase up 7.5%. Don't really know why, because crypto's pulling back today. But okay. Novavax, 6.6%. A lot of growth here in the top. Virgin Galactic, Clover. There's Riot. So it looks like crypto stocks are doing pretty good today. Honorable mention, Mullen, 6%. That was number 10 on StockTwits today. We got Wish, DoorDash, Palantir. Meme Index up 4.26% today. Looks like airlines, cruises in the green. GME's here, 3.5%. Got AMD, 2.65%. Alibaba, 2.7%. And down here is more value stuff. Lockheed Martin, got Robinhood, Paramount, PayPal, Tesla, MicroStrategy, Nvidia, Google, Twitter, Meta. So, yeah, not too much price action. And the stuff that did go in the green today, the stuff with the big price action was definitely growth for the most part. Not so much value in the green. And if it was, it was slightly in the green. Yeah, so the green side is very growth heavy. And on to the red side now. So not much on the red side. Well, not many. Price action wasn't too bad, actually. Biggest loser on my watch list here is Redbox, 14%. That's down to 4.4 now. 440. Damn, HYMC getting hit hard here. That's at $1 now. Down 10%. Tough Built pulling back 7.3%. That's down to 8. Ally Bank down 4%. That's pretty bad. Wonder what happened there. Looks like oil is pulling back today. There's HUSA. Visa down 2.4%. That's pretty bad. Then we got IMPP. Intel's down 2.6%. Nike 2.2%. That's pretty bad. And Netflix 2%. 2.1%. So there is some pretty decent value in the red here. We got Discover, Verizon, Bank of America, Pfizer, AT&T, GM. Yeah, it looks like financials are down today. Oil's down. Then we got Starbucks, Disney, Honda, Delta, Target, Microsoft, American Express. Yeah, a lot of value down here. Apple, Amazon, Chevron, Morgan Stanley, Costco, Chipotle, Exxon. Yeah. So, yeah, it seems like today was really value driven. A lot of value in the red today. So pretty odd, but yeah, today looks like growth is holding up the market and value is holding down the market, especially the stocks in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So kind of sucks, but not too bad. So depending on what type of ape you are, you either made or lost today. And it seems like boomers didn't do too well today. So for the most part, looks like most people eating ramen tonight. But shout out to the apes who did make money today, specifically on HKD and AMTD. High risk, high reward. So I hope you guys printed some fat tendies. But yeah, that's the stock market today, guys. Slightly bearish. Not too bad, but slightly bearish. A lot of growth in the green, a lot of value in the red. All right. So let's get on to some crypto now. We're doing pretty good on time. That's because no one's chatting. That's right. On to crypto now. 1 second here as I pull that up. Now let me open up the news articles while we're at it. Alright, give that another second to finish loading. Cool. Alright, guys. So here's crypto. That is up 0.39% today. So actually, I thought crypto was in the red, but it looks like it's reversing now. Just barely, but we are in the green now in crypto, 0.39%. So give that the money. All right, let's see what's going on. So yeah, Bitcoin up slightly in the green. That's over 23K again. Ether up 1.66%, sitting at 1650. Binance up 2.3%. XRP down 0.55. Cardano down 1%. Solana up a little bit. Doge down 1%. Polkadot down 3%. Polygon down 1%. Sheep pretty even. Tron down less than 1%. So price action isn't too crazy here. There's Ether Classic up 7%. And Kronos is up 11%. Big day there. So, yeah, I do see more green than red here. But it doesn't seem like price action wasn't too bad. Seems like a slightly bullish day, but let's sort this out. Alright, let's actually start on the red side. Yeah, so decent amount of coins in the red here. A lot of sirens today. Good thing, hopefully we get them all out of the way now before we do the TA. But, alright, so actually it looks like there's more red than green. We'll just call it 50-50. More like 45-55, but we'll just call it 50-50. So 50% of the coins in the red, 50% of the coins in the green. But the price action on the red side wasn't too bad. Biggest loser is Waves, 9.4%. And then significant drop off after that. Next biggest loser is Chili's, 5.5%. But I don't really see too many value coins over here. Biggest value loser is FTX, number 22. And the Polkadot, number 11. And let's go on the green side here. So yeah, it looks like bigger price action on the green side. And more value in the green as well. So biggest gainer is Lido, DAO, about 16%. And then Kronos, biggest value gainer, 11%. And then Ether Classic number 19, 7%. And then there's Near Protocol and Uniswap, some other value coins down here as well. ApeCoin. So yeah, equal amount of coins in the green and the red, but not as much price action on the red side, more price action on the green side, and more value coins in the green. So slightly bullish day here in crypto. So I guess it kind of balances out. Slightly bearish day in the stock market, slightly bullish day here in crypto. So overall, should have been pretty average day. So let's just give that some applause here. So yeah, hope you guys printed some fat tinnies today. Hope you guys didn't lose money. Hope you guys made money. And if you guys did make money, hope it wasn't too bad. What up, Punk Skater?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. SoFi, PayPal up on earnings. AMD down a little bit. Oh, that's right. AMD. I didn't know SoFi and PayPal had earnings, but yeah, I knew AMD was happening today. So actually, I guess we could check that out after we're done with the articles. But shout out to you, Punk Skater. Thanks for being here, as always. And please smash that like button, guys. If you haven't yet, please and thank you. That feel when you leave the barber shop with a fresh fade. Yeah, dude. I know the feeling. Feel like a whole new man. Really good feeling. I kind of needed one soon. Not yet. Maybe in like a week or two. but my hair grows in really fast, and yeah, my fade is not really there anymore. But yeah, I know the feeling, dude. All right. What's next? News time. News time. Okay, guys. So today I got 4 articles. Three crypto, actually all crypto articles. 4 crypto articles. One about ZipMex, which we've been covering lately. One about Vald, which we haven't talked about yet, but that's another distressed crypto firm. One about Japan and their central backed digital currency, or lack of. And one about Robinhood getting fined pretty hard by the SEC. So let's do it here. First article. ZipMex gradually resuming Z wallet withdrawals, says debt moratorium is not bankruptcy. So the Asian cryptocurrency exchange was impacted by the Celsius and Babel Finance defaults, but is working with investors to resolve the situation. All right, so yeah, we covered this I think 2 times in the past couple of weeks. The first time, they suspended their withdrawals. Second time, I think they declared bankruptcy. But and this is the 3rd time we're reviewing this this news about ZipMex. But this is actually bullish, or hopeful at least, because yeah, they are allowing more withdrawals from their Z wallets, so they can withdraw Solana today, and they can withdraw XRP Thursday and Cardano on August 9th. So I think the majority of the funds are still locked in, but this is a good sign. They're starting to release funds and not hold them hostage. So I'm not sure what the financial situation is. Are they not in bankruptcy, or are they in bankruptcy? Don't really know for sure right now. But yeah, so good thing. It's good that they opened up their withdrawals again, or some of it. And yeah, we'll continue to follow the story. Hopefully the investors get made whole, because they're the biggest victims from this. And yeah, we'll see what happens with ZipMex. See if they go bankrupt or they're able to stay alive or what. But yeah, there's an update on ZipMex. So if anything else happens, I'll bring the news to you guys. We'll keep an eye on this. All right, second article. Court grants Coinbase-backed Vald 3-month protection from creditors. So I've actually never heard of Vald before, but apparently they are another small distressed crypto firm, and they are backed by Coinbase. They have an investment by Coinbase, which is pretty weird that I've never heard of it. But so I'm not sure why they're distressed, but probably just too much aggression, too many loans, and now they're getting margin called. So they wanted a 6-month protection. The judge denied that, gave them 3 months instead, and yeah, they have almost 150,000 creditors. So they owe a lot of people money here. So it doesn't really say anything else about this other than they were promising 13% APY, which isn't as bad as Terra, but that's more than Crypto.com and Celsius. So yeah, that would do it. Unsustainable returns. So I'm not sure if they're gonna be able, if this is just like delaying the inevitable, delaying bankruptcy or what. But yeah, really not too much information here. So I guess they got 3 months to figure it out, and then we'll and then we'll be right back here and I'll update you guys on what happens. But yeah, never heard of Vault, but yeah, they have liquidation problems right now, or capital problems right now, liquidity problems. Don't know too much about the situation because they're not saying much. But yeah, we'll check back in 3 months and see what happens if they are able to figure this out. If not, they owe 150,000 people money, and they probably will go bankrupt. But yeah, well, I continue to follow this story as well, and if anything else happens, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, next article. Japan halts CBDC, which is the central bank digital currency project, over lack of interest. So the country's central bank has put its CBDC pilot on hold, claiming that it requires further exploration and understanding of the market. So we're not even going to read this short article. But yeah, I've been hearing for a long time now that all these countries are potentially going to make their own digital currency. China's been saying it, even the U.S. has been saying it, and Japan's been saying it for a while. But yeah, seems like that's not going to happen in the near future anymore. So maybe never, but I think one day it'll bring the program back. But yeah, I think the whole hype of central bank digital currencies have faded for all countries. The only country that did it is what? The Central African Republic, right? We saw that recently. They declared Bitcoin legal tender, and then they came out with their own currency and then started selling it in the open market, which I think is a good idea. I respect that. So yeah, this CBDC thing is not really a thing anymore. Not many countries at all are doing this. So yeah, Japan not doing CBDC anymore for the moment, but maybe in the future it'll change. So minor news there. All right, and last article, and this is the biggest piece of news today, most significant piece of news. Robinhood's crypto division fined $30 million by New York financial regulator. Key points. Robinhood's crypto division was fined $30 million for significant failures, in quotes, in areas of anti-money laundering and cybersecurity regulations. NYDFS alleged that Robinhood Crypto's anti-money laundering and cybersecurity program was inadequately staffed and did not have sufficient resources to address the risks. This is the first crypto sector enforcement by the New York State Department of Financial Services. All right. Yeah, so this was an investigation all the way back from 2020. So 2-year investigation, which I guess they just wrapped up. So this was even before GME. So, yeah, it says in 2020, Robinhood paid $65 million. And in 2021, $70 million. So, yeah, not really surprising. Every single year, it's something new with Robinhood, and they get slapped with more fines, but that's just pretty much the cost of doing business at this point. So, not surprising at all. Robinhood is not a good brokerage firm. They have a shady history of doing this stuff before in the past. So, I'm glad that they got caught. But I don't think $30 million is really that much to Robinhood. Slap on the wrist. And I'm sure there's a lot more shady stuff they're doing that we don't know about just yet. But yeah, this was pretty big news here. $30 million fine on Robinhood. New York is fining Robinhood. So, hopefully Robinhood cleans up their act. I doubt it, though. But yeah, biggest piece of news today. What up, roller? Low roller? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Right on time with the news. All right, got you, dude. So we'll do these articles from Low Roller. So that's all my news. We'll do some news from Low Roller, and then we'll get on to the TA, which really shouldn't take too long. All right. Let's give this a second to finish loading, and I'll take a drink in the meantime. We'll finish up with the articles here, and we'll get on to the TA. Oh, and I guess we'll take a look at some of the earnings before we get onto the TA. Alright. So, still loading, but we should be able to get started here anyway. And I do hear a siren coming, so my apologies. Going to talk over it. Yeah, I did see this. So, Greg Norman, which I think is the CEO of LIV Golf, which is the rival. I don't really watch golf much, but I've been following the story. So, the LIV Golf Tour is a Saudi-backed golf tour, which is rivaling the PGA, and they're pulling a lot of PGA players, and they're getting them to come over to their new league. And yeah, apparently they tried to offer Tiger Woods. They tried to get him to join the league, but he turned it down. So yeah, Greg Norman has claimed that Tiger Woods turned down a fee of about $700 million to $800 million to join the Saudi league.
Bruh.
Well, I give it to Tiger. You know, even if you are a billionaire, that's extremely hard to turn down, especially when you're, late in your career, and probably not going to break in money like this anymore. So that is some real integrity. I give it to Tiger Woods. I don't know who the hell in their right mind is going to turn down $800 million. Again, I don't care how rich you are. But yeah. So there's a whole controversy about this Saudi league, Saudi LIV Golf League right now. It comes down to like a moral thing. Personally, I don't really care too much. But yeah, that is a big thing, big controversy in the golf news right now. But yeah, shout out to Tiger Woods. Good man. I don't see how many people can actually do this. How many people would turn this down? So yeah, I know Phil Mickelson. There's some other people. Dustin Johnson, Sergio Garcia. There's some other big name golfers that left PGA. Nancy Pelosi won World War III. Yeah, she's there's a lot of coverage about that going on. She's doing her Asia tour right now. I think she just went to Taiwan, and China didn't like it, and I think they just put some tariffs on Taiwan, which doesn't affect us, but they put tariffs on Taiwan, and they're flexing their military might. They're like flying into Taiwan's airspace or something like that. So yeah, tensions rising between us and China. Not the greatest idea going on an Asian tour right now. But we got some memes about that later, so stay tuned for that. 700, 800 million for only 1 year. I will take the money and run. Yeah, but then you can't ever go back to the PGA. That's the only catch. They're not going to take you back. You get banned as soon as you leave. But, 800 million. You're set for life. I mean, he's already set for life. PGA advertising in Saudi Arabia? Really? That's kind of hypocritical, don't you think? So, they don't want you to watch their golf league, but they'll advertise for their people to watch your league? Yeah, kind of hypocritical. Surprised Trump didn't go to Taiwan. Did he not? I thought he did. He definitely met with them. I don't know if he went to Taiwan. But he has had relationships with Taiwan, for sure. You just have to, as an American. Anyway, back to this. Or what's this? Kim Kardashian's legal team files motion to dismiss Ethereum Max crypto lawsuit. Alright. Well, she can't afford a good lawyer, so I think in the end she'll get off. Maybe not, squeaky clean or anything, but probably just agree to pay a fine or something. So yeah, EtherMax is the same thing that Floyd Mayweather, some other people were pushing, and Kim Kardashian. So yeah, she's getting sued now, rightfully so. So, you know, I hope she pays out the victims. I hope they get as much money as they can back. But yeah, you know, realistically speaking, she's rich. She can hire the best lawyers, and I think the worst thing that's gonna happen is she pays a fat fine. So yes, good thing this is happening, but is justice gonna get served? Probably not. We'll see though. We'll continue to follow this, but this is probably gonna take months or years, as with all these legal matters. All right, what's this? Polkadot Cup and Handle setup sees DOT price 50% higher by September. Bit optimistic, but I'll take it though. You know, I am bullish on crypto. So 50% by September. It's in 1 month. I don't know about that, but it's possible. You know, Ether Classic is mooning, so anything can happen. So this is a bit optimistic, but rooting for the apes. Hopefully, Trump didn't visit Taiwan inside the country. Yeah, I don't think he did, but he definitely met with Taiwanese officials before. Um, maybe Pompeo did, his secretary of, or his well, he was Secretary of State, not Speaker of the House. But yeah, maybe Mike Pompeo did, the Secretary of State. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he did actually. I know he went to North Korea. Anyway, guys, so that's all the news for today. Good stuff. So let's check out some earnings, and then we'll get on to the TA. So it's 4:40 now. Doing pretty good on time here. All right, so what are we checking out? PayPal, SoFi, AMD. Cool. So PayPal's mooning right now. It's up to 99, up $10. So yeah, I guess we'll check the earnings real quick. But yeah, looks like PayPal doing really good on earnings here. So yeah, EPS 93 cents. Estimate was 87 cents, and revenue was 6.8 billion, which beat the estimate of 6.78 billion. So, yes, revenue and EPS beat. And I think they have good guidance as well. Yeah, good earnings. And this is voting in the aftermarket here. So, good for PayPal. What else we're looking at? SoFi. So SoFi going up a little bit here. Not as much as PayPal. All right, so negative 12 cents beat the estimate of negative 13 cents in EPS. Sales 356.09 million beat the estimate of 346.48 million. So also EPS beat and revenue beat. And they're issuing good guidance as well. So yeah, looks like SoFi having some pretty good earnings here, and that's going up quite a bit. Almost 10%, not as good as PayPal, but really good earnings here for SoFi. And let's look at AMD. AMD's pulling back. So EPS $1.05 beat the estimate of $1.03, and sales 6.55 billion beat the estimate of 6.53 billion. So actually good earnings there. Guidance. Oh, here we go. So guidance is in line with the estimates. So yeah, EPS beat, revenue beat, and good guidance. Pretty standard guidance. So, not slam dunk earnings, but they were pretty good. And it's pulling back. So not really justified. But yeah, that's earnings for you guys. You can have good earnings, stock moons, good earnings, stock tanks, bad earnings, stock moons, bad earnings, stock tanks. So they had good earnings and the stock is tanking right now. Interesting. So, but it's not too bad. It's down like 5% or something like that. Don't know why it's tanking right now though. That doesn't really make sense. But yeah, good earnings on PayPal, SoFi, and AMD. SoFi and PayPal mooning right now. AMD pulling back a little bit, about 5%. Not really justified. That's how it goes. What can make HKD go down? The market makers. The market makers taking a huge dump on retail. That would do it. We'll get to that right now. We're getting into HKD. But yeah, just a lot of shorts and market makers taking advantage of dumb apes, which is gonna happen. A lot of people are gonna get hurt. I heard customer shot McDonald's worker due to cold fries today. Crazy world out here. Where? Sounds like something that'll happen in New York. Shouldn't really be laughing, but yeah, stuff like that happens in New York a lot. But where did that happen? Yeah, people are crazy. Stay safe, guys. AMD beat earnings but had lowered guidance. Why stock go down? Yeah, AMD did it lower guidance? The guidance is in line. But yeah, I guess that was bearish. But yeah, AMD's not going down too much, but pretty disappointing. Disappointing that it's selling off during earnings. Why stock go down? Why AMD went down? I don't know. Because earnings are stupid. Or why do stocks go down in general? Again, because shorts and market makers taking advantage of apes. But anyway, okay. Crazy. Aftermarket, this is at 1530 and 1800. So, yeah, the bid ask is just so wide on this stock. Damn, this world is cruel over some fries. That's not even worth it. Yeah, it's really not. But unfortunately, some people don't value their lives like that. They don't value other people's lives, and they don't value their own lives to where, you would get yourself locked up or delete yourself over some cold fries. Sounds like having a bad day or just a bad life and taking out his frustration. But yeah, that's really sad. So yeah, stay safe, guys. New York. New York City? It sure sounds like New York City. That's something that would happen. In fact, stuff like that happens like every week. So, yeah. Really, really sad. Hope the victim is okay and hope they get justice. Alright, guys. So, TA time. So, once again, we're going to do HKD and AMTD. So, this really shouldn't take too long. This is like not going to be full TA because these are pretty much IPOs. But yeah, we'll work with what we have here. And then we'll get on to the Yolos. So I don't know, this is probably going to take 20 minutes or something for both. Shouldn't really take too long. The guy going to prison for cold fries. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Good. And I hope the victim's okay too. Hope they pull through. And they should sue. I don't know who they would sue. McDonald's? Not really their fault. But yeah, can't even make an honest wage out here nowadays. Alright, so let's do it, guys. So here's HKD AMTD Digital. AMTD Digital. This finishes at $1,679 today. That is up 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. 126.28%. That feel when you put your hot dog in a dog bun? Yeah. It's, do I have a sound effect for that? Oh, I don't. I thought I had like the angel sound or something. Like, whoa. Yeah. Great feeling. I thought I had a sound effect for that. Guess not. Oh, well. Give that some applause, though. Yes, nothing can quite compare like that. But you know, make good financial decisions. Um, don't let it cloud your judgment. Let's just put it that way. And that is financial advice. The guy, all you need to do is ask new fries. Are they gonna give it to you? Probably would. We need that sound effect, lol. Yes, I gotta write that down. Add Angel Halo sound effect. Thought I had one. Guess not. Yes, alright. Gotta add Angel Halo sound effect. You heard crypto, a new hack today you cover in the news? I saw something. I think Seeking Alpha said something got hacked for like 200 million, but you gotta pay for Seeking Alpha. So I did see something, but I didn't cover it. If you can find it, we cover it after we're done with the TA. All right, back to this. So this stock has been short squeezing the past couple of days. It didn't have too much momentum, not too many mentions on StockTwits, so we didn't analyze it. But you guys here in the community have been telling me every single day, look at HKD, look at HKD. Crazy price action. And yeah, today this was number 1 on StockTwits. Had over 10,000 mentions, so we are going to analyze it today. As best as we can, at least, because there's not too much to go off of. So up to this point, for the past few days, I've been saying you guys should probably just avoid this altogether. Because playing IPOs are very dangerous, totally unpredictable, anything can happen. High risk, high reward. So I didn't think it would squeeze this high, but here we are. And for reference, at one point, the market cap went over $400 billion for this stock. And at one point, the market cap for the stock went over $400 billion. For reference, GME went a little bit over $30 billion. So this squeeze was way more epic than the GME squeeze. And it's not done just yet. So I briefly researched this company. There's not too much information, but apparently it is a Chinese tech stock. They have their own metaverse, and they specialize in helping grow, and they specialize in growing startups through funding and through other resources. And then there's AMTD Idea Group, which we'll analyze next. But AMTD Idea Group is the parent company of HKD. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's jump right in and analyze here. And there's really not too much to analyze. We only have a couple weeks of data here. So we'll work with what we have. But there's not going to be too much analyzing to do here. So first of all, this is a bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet. But here's the flagpole. And now so all we need is some pullback for the flag to form. And that would be a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may break out to the upside. And then we do have a head and shoulders forming. So back here. So back here in the previous two trading sessions would be where the first shoulder is. Today would be the head. And the second shoulder hasn't formed yet, but that would be the next step. And the head and shoulders would be a bearish indicator that is suggesting that the stock may sell off. No channels and no RSI, so can't comment on that. And this had 350,000 in volume today, which is actually one of the lower volume days. So I don't really know why this stock continued to squeeze so hard today. The volume doesn't justify that. So it kind of seems like no one's really selling. Just covering. But all right, guys. So just my opinion, not financial advice. So this is a massive short squeeze here, and obviously at some point this is going to come crashing down. Just a matter of when, not if. I'm not exactly sure how low it's going to go because there's not any indicators. Because there are no indicators to make a solid prediction. But just based on my personal experience with IPOs, they tend to moon/squeeze in the beginning, and they pull back usually even further, and they usually pull back even further from where they IPO'd from. Even further than where they IPO'd at. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. You missed massive upside here already. Went all the way from $12 to over $2,500 today. And here at 1679, going long would straight up be FOMO at this point. According to the volume, the squeeze is losing momentum and should start to wind down and come to an end soon. So So this is probably due for some very significant pullback, and you're probably going to get burned going along here. So again, there's no indicators to help us make a prediction on how low this is going to go. But based on my personal experience with IPOs, I think this should easily come back down to at least 100. And there's a good chance it goes even lower than 12, which was the IPO. So I don't like the current entry of 1679. But I can't support going long anywhere at $100 and lower. Personally, I'd probably set my buy orders to $12 and lower. Doesn't mean it won't come back. Doesn't mean it's going to come back down to 12. But based on my personal experience with other IPOs, there's a good chance that it does. So yeah, I would say $100 would be the very minimum. Of course, here comes the siren. Never ever fails. Taking Profits says, what about AMTD shut up last night? Do we think it can run in the next few days? Yeah, we'll cover that next. So stay tuned for that. We'll get to that very shortly. But to be honest, dude, getting a little ahead of myself here, but I would say no, just be careful. I personally wouldn't go along at this point. Hindenburg is shorting AMTD, meaning if it squeezes, it'll be epic. Very unlikely to happen, but there's the potential. Yeah, Hindenburg, they're pros. They know how to do it. They know how to manipulate it and get out without taking hits. But it is squeezing. Gamma squeezing at least. But yeah, hang tight, guys. We'll get to AMTD very shortly in a couple of minutes. And actually, I haven't seen you guys before. Taking Profits and maybe I have, but I haven't seen Mysterious MM. But shout out to you guys. Welcome to the show and the community.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
And if you guys haven't yet, please smash the like button. Please and thank you. All right. Back to this. So I think at the very minimum, this comes back down to $100. It'll probably come back down even lower than that. So I don't like the current entry of 1679. But I can't support going long anywhere at $100 and lower. And personally, I would set my buy orders to $12 and lower. I think $12 would be an excellent entry. Now, if you want to go short enough financial advice, that appears to be a pretty good play at the moment. It is pretty risky because this is still short squeezing. And based on the price action, and based on the recent price action, if it continues like this, you can easily get squeezed out. But that's pretty unlikely. The volume would suggest that the squeeze is winding down, coming to an end. So this really shouldn't go too much more to the upside. I would say going short. Why are there so many sirens today? It's really distracting me. And I also left out, alright, let's rewind a little bit. It's taking way longer than I expected. Alright, so we gotta rewind a little bit, talk about, downside potential here. But 1 second, let me mute real quick. My apologies, guys. Alright, we're good now. My bad, guys. Right. And from the current price of 1,679 down to 100, that would be about a 95% downside potential. So massive downside potential here in the short term. So I would say going long at the current price, 1,679 would be a high risk, high reward play. Well, medium. I would say going long at the current price, 1,679 would be a high risk, medium reward play. This is really another one. This is crazy. Why are there so many sirens today? This is really throwing me off. One more second, guys. My apologies. Yeah, I don't know what's up today. It's like every 5 minutes, and they're like loud too. Anyway, back to this. So I would say going long at the current price, 1,679 would be a high risk, medium reward play. I say high risk because, again, about a 95% downside potential here. And I say medium reward play because this is still short squeezing. Still a retail favorite, so anything can happen. But it does appear like the squeeze is winding down and coming to an end. So there shouldn't be too much more upside potential. All right. Right. Now, if you want to go short non-financial advice, seems like a pretty good play to me. The squeeze is getting a bit ridiculous at this point, and it is finally starting to show weakness today. Again, as with every short squeeze, it's gonna have to come crashing down. Just a matter of when, not if. And it appears like that time is pretty soon. So I would say going short at the current price, 1,679, would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. I say medium risk because again, this is still short squeezing, so anything can happen. But unlikely, but pretty unlikely that we see any significant price action to the upside anymore. And I say high reward play because again there should be at least a 95% downside potential here. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure, you should be able to make some very fat money here to the downside. So I can support going short at the current price, 1,679. And again, I would cover anywhere at $100 and lower. So pretty straightforward, guys. This just IPO'd a couple of weeks ago. Crazy price action. This is some real nuclear MOAS here. So it's been quite a ride, but this is finally starting to show weakness today. And it should start to pull back pretty significantly in the short term. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. I think it's way too late to go long. Should have did that a couple of days ago. And here at 1,679, it's a bit too late. Going long here would be FOMO at this point. So honestly, you're better off just holding off and waiting for this to pull back if you want to enter the stock. Really can't say how low it's going to go because there aren't too many indicators to go off of. But based on my personal experience, I believe this is going to pull back down to at least 100. So I don't like the current entry of 1,679, but I can support going along at $100 and lower. Personally, I would try to get this back at $12. I think that'd be an excellent entry. And if you want to go short, seems like a pretty good play. Well, let's rewind. Massive downside potential. 95% downside potential. And it really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. again, the stock is finally starting to show weakness today. Looks like the squeeze is winding down, coming to an end. Really shouldn't be too much more upside to go. And again, massive downside potential here. Should be at least 95%. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here, you should be able to make some pretty fat money here on the downside. So I can support going short at the current price, 1,679 and higher. And again, I would cover anywhere from 100. And again, I would cover anywhere at $100 and lower. So congratulations to everyone who made money in stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up. Not financial advice. And good luck to everyone. Currently in the stock, and to everyone looking to take a position. This is HKD AMTD Digital. All right. So that took way longer than I expected. A lot of distractions and sirens and stuff. So my bad, guys. But let's finish up here with AMTD. So here's AMTD Idea Group. This finishes at $7 today. That is up 236.54%. You heard Juan Soto got traded today? Yeah, to the Padres. That happened earlier. So yeah, big blockbuster move there. So we'll see what else happens in the next hour. Trade deadline's coming up. So like I just said, this stock is the parent company of HKD. Apparently, this company is a Chinese investment bank. So HKD has been squeezing for the past few days. And AMTD really hasn't been doing much. But today, this started squeezing as well. Not really a short squeeze like HKD, but definitely a gamma squeeze here. So no company-specific news to justify this price action today. Other than this stock trading in sympathy with HKD. Ape's still in here. Ape's in here. Still trying to squeeze the stock up. So this did make top 10 on StockTwits today. Had over 9,000 mentions. So we're going to analyze it. All right, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. And this should be better TA than HKD, although there still aren't too many indicators. But yeah, let's see. But first of all, we have a bull flag here in the making. Here's the flagpole. And no confirmation just yet, but all we would need is some pullback to form the flag, and that would be a bullish indicator. That is suggesting that the stock may break out to the upside. And then we have a head and shoulders developing. Back here a couple days ago was when the first shoulder formed. What is with these damn sirens today? Back here a couple of days ago was when the first shoulder formed. Today the head formed. And the second shoulder hasn't formed yet. But that would be the next step. So the head and shoulders is a bearish indicator that is suggesting that the stock may sell off. And it's a pretty ugly head and shoulders. But and it is a very ugly head and shoulders. But still a head and shoulders but still a head and shoulders nonetheless, just with a really long neck here. And then we do have a gap up. Let's see here. 230. 220. We'll just call it 230. And then we have a gap up created today at 230. So that's a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back down to 230 to fill that gap, and that gap should fill in the short term. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 680. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. All right. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 725 and 685. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 790, 1075, and then the high of 1290, which it hit today. 1290 is the all-time high, so no support above that. That would be uncharted territory. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 685, 535, 430, 410, 390, 375, 355, 335, 320, $3. Should zoom in here. $280. $265, $255, $240, $230, $220, $2, $185, $175, $155, $145, $125, $110, and then the low of $1. $1 is the all-time low, so no support below that. That would be uncharted territory. So right now with the current price, $7, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 430 to the downside, the channel starts to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 435. 430 to the downside. RSI is currently at 90, so that is very overbought and very overvalued, so be careful, guys. According to the RSI, the current price of $7 should be much lower, and this did 226 million in volume today, way above the average. Biggest volume day of the year, way above the average of 4 million. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Um, and it appears like the squeeze is still on. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. You wish the Yankees got Juan Soto? Yeah, but too expensive. So it would have been nice, but wasn't meant to be. We still got a really good team. Still got a really good shot. I'd rather get Otani, but that didn't happen either. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. Um, so yeah, this is squeezing. So yeah, this is gamma squeezing in sympathy with HKD right now. Um, not quite a short squeeze. So yeah, this is this is squeezing in sympathy with HKD right now. Not quite a short squeeze like HKD, but definitely, but still massive price action here today. Um, so congratulations to all the apes. But at this point, the stock is starting to look pretty bearish. Again, we have some pretty strong bearish indicators in the head and shoulders, gap up, aftermarket action, and high RSI. Way more bearish indicators than bullish indicators here. So this may have a little bit more upside to go in the short term because this is still short squeezing, but sooner or later, this is probably going to pull back pretty significantly. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. You missed your chance today. You missed your chance today. Massive upside today. You already missed your chance. Massive upside today. And going long at this point at $7 would be FOMO. Really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. It appears like the squeeze is going to wind down pretty soon. And again, this should fill the gap in the short term. And again, this should eventually fill the gap at 230. So from the current price of $7 down to 230. That would be over a 65% downside potential. So I would say going long at the current price, $7 would be a high risk, medium reward play. I say high risk because, again, over a 65% downside potential. And I say medium reward play because, again, this is still squeezing. So there is still more upside potential. But this should start to pull back pretty soon. So yeah, $7 is a pretty terrible entry. I don't think you should go long there. If you're a little patient, again, this should pull back down to 230 to fill the gap, and I think that would be an excellent entry. I would say going long at 230 would be a low risk, high reward play. Really shouldn't go too much lower than that. Really shouldn't go too much lower than 230. And there's massive upside potential if you are able to enter at 230. So I don't like the current entry of $7, but I can support going along at 230, where the gap is, and if it pulls back, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, that appears to be a really good play at the moment. Again, a lot of bearish indicators right now. Only one bullish indicator. The squeeze looks like it's going to pull back pretty significantly very soon. And really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. Oh my god, and of course another siren. This is ridiculous today. My bad, guys. You wish, did Otani get traded? No, he didn't. They're keeping him. I don't know why. They're just wasting him in Trout's career. The Angels, they suck. I heard Aaron Judge getting traded. No, he's not getting traded. Hell no. Not yet, at least. Jake Paul boxer fight got canceled again. Why? Interesting. I mean, I've never even watched them. But, yeah, it seems like these celebrity boxing events do get canceled a lot. Anyway. This really shouldn't go too much more to the upside. And again, there's over a 65% downside potential here. So I would say going short at $7. So I would say going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because this is still short squeezing. A lot of momentum right now behind this. So still a retail favorite, so anything can happen, although unlikely. And I say high reward play because, again, over a 65% downside potential here. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure, you should be able to make 65% to the downside here pretty easily. So I don't like the current entry of $7, but I can support going long at So I can support going short at the current price, $7 and higher. And again I would cover at 230 where the gap is. So pretty straightforward, guys. The fighter claim due to weight issues. That's his fault. But shouldn't Jake Paul shouldn't he get like some money for that? Because that's the fighter's fault. Isn't that like in the contract? I don't know if you would know. What is with these damn sirens today? This is so bad. This is like literally every 5 minutes. This is really, really distracting. And I was like, let's get him out of the way early. But they didn't come in all show. Alright, I doubt anyone's still here. Just been getting so distracted by everything. Anyway. Look at this. This is crazy. It never fails. I need to get out of here. Actually, this is going up in the aftermarket now. So I should mention that. And in the aftermarket here, this is running up to 715. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow this stock will run to the upside as well. All right, so pretty straightforward, guys. This is squeezing in sympathy with HKD. Not quite short, not quite a full-on short squeeze like HKD, but gamma squeezing here. So massive price action today. Congrats to the apes. But this looks like it's due for some pretty big pullback here in the short term. It's starting to look pretty bearish. So therefore, if you want to go long, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. You missed a lot of upside already today, and going long would be FOMO at this point. Good chance you get burned. So I don't like the entry of $7, but I can support going long at 230 where the gap is. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Really can't go too wrong there. Shouldn't really go too much lower, and massive upside potential in the longer term. And if you want to go short, looks like a pretty good play. A lot of bearish indicators right now. Only one bullish indicator. Again, this should pull back down to 230 to fill the gap. That would be over a 65% downside potential. So massive downside potential here, and really shouldn't go too much further to the upside. So I can't support going short at the current price, $7 and higher. And again, I would cover at 230 where the gap is. And that should be a relatively easy 65% downside gain here. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AMTD Idea Group. Okay. So yeah, took way longer than I expected. About 30 minutes longer. But we got through that, we got through that, guys. My apologies for all the distractions, way too many sirens, and yeah, that was a mess. But I'll cut it up and I'll put the video out, and that'll be a lot better, I promise. But alright, guys, that's all the TA for today. So let's get on with the Yolos. This should go pretty fast. There's not so many Yolos, just a lot of memes and gain corn. So we should be out of here in like 15 minutes. What up, Mercado stocks? I got AMTD at 640 on pre-market, just 50 shares, and run until 14. 14. Did it go up to 14? It did go up to 14 in the pre-market. Wow. Alright, dude. Well, shout out to you. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the show and the community. And yeah, dude, so over a 100% gain there. Did you already sell? Sounds like you did. So really well done. Yeah, you know, you pretty much sold the top there. So fat gains, over 100%. Congrats to you, dude. You sell at 14. All right, yeah. Really well done. Really, really well done. So not the greatest entry, but yeah, you wrote it up and you cashed out pretty much at the top. So really well done. Congrats to you, dude. All right. Cool. So let me check YouTube, see how many people are still here. I think most people dipped, though. Pretty sure they did. Oh, it says 6 viewers, 10 likes. All right. Well, a lot more people than I expected. I thought most people dipped. I was just talking for a long time, getting pissed off at the sirens. But I appreciate everyone who's here.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Yeah, I didn't expect that many people. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for everyone. Thanks to everyone who wasn't here, and everyone who's lurking. And if you haven't yet, please smash the like button. Please and thank you. All right. YOLO time. All right. 1 second. Let me pull that stuff up. Yeah, so we should be out of here in like 15, 20 minutes. And yeah, if you guys have anything else, questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything you want me to look at, put it in the chart right now. Put it in the chat right now. We'll get to that. Otherwise, we'll just finish up with the YOLOs and get out of here. All right, all loaded up. Well, it's loading, so we'll give this another second. What's that, low roller? That YouTube video. We may not have time for that. 2x a video? We may not even have time. How long is it? We'll see, we'll see. Alright guys, so still loading here, but we'll get started anyway. Alright guys, so today this should be fun. We have 9 YOLOs, plus 2 more from low roller. A lot of memes, a lot of gain corn. Let's do it, guys. So this first one is by Red Monster 333. Highly regarded soldier incoming. So here's a meme about Pelosi and her Asia tour right now. So making memes about Pelosi trip to Taiwan. So let's see if that's some applause. Paul Pelosi loading up on war stocks and options. Is that guy still in jail or what? I don't think he's in jail, but did he beat his case or what for his drunk driving? Anyway, this is real. So you see a lot of memes, news about Pelosi and her trip to Asia and Taiwan, and then we all know the joke about her insider trading husband, right? Her financial professional husband who trades on her behalf. Obviously insider trading. But yeah. So, I'm not sure if we're quite at this point, but tensions are definitely rising between us and China right now. So, maybe just chill out a little bit, Pelosi. Yeah, good meme here. Watch the shrinkflation video, compared the product in 1960 versus today. Alright, if we got time. I think we should have time, but, yeah, if we got time, dude. Alright. This one is by Quintelligent. I need to learn Mandarin. So that's how you do a squeeze. HKD. And here's GME. So yeah, like I said, HKD, that was real nuclear MOAS. GME was nothing compared to HKD. So a Simpsons meme here. And yes, HKD was a real nuclear MOAS. That's how you do it. Alright, this is by 100L Balestone. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. So I think that was the quote from George W. Bush. What did he say? Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Can't get fooled again. That's what he said, right? So, yeah, the GDP dropped again. We're in a recession. Never mind. They changed the meaning of recession. Everything is fine. So, yeah, that's pretty much summed up the past couple of days. By definition, we're in a recession. Jay Powell, Janet Yellen, Joe Biden going emergency PR mode. Don't worry, guys. It's not a recession. Technically, it is, but no, it's not. So, yeah, good stuff there. All right, this is by category thin. Bye my puts. Minus 50K just this week. Shaking my head. Single patty combo is over $10. I think it's time to downgrade to Burger King. All right, so
And it's gone.
So, I wish I knew what he put his puts in, but yeah, Super FDs. Said he lost 50K. And, yeah, inflation. Number one, single patty combo, $10. So, yeah, Wendy's is kind of expensive, though. You know, it is one of the more expensive fast foods. But yeah, maybe it is time to downgrade to Burger King or McDonald's. But, yeah, I'll give him the... So, shout out to this guy. I give him the Doomer. Back to work, back to Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. And I'll give him the dumpster. Because that's where he's going to be at. Behind the Wendy's dumpster. So yeah. Category thin. Thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss. 50K. But totally your fault, let's be honest. And yeah, hope you're okay. And yeah, back to work. And I'll see you back here next year. Alright, this is by According Daikon 374. Every single time. So, yeah, this is pretty true. If I sell, plus 9,000%. If I hodl, sideways. If I buy, minus 99%. Never, ever, ever fails. He sold, pump it. He bought, dump it. Yep. Never ever fails. Pretty accurate here. And what does this look like? Different types of man parts, if you know what I mean. Up, sideways, down. All right, let's keep it let's keep it PG-13 here. But yeah, never ever fails. Good stuff. All right, let's get on to the actual Yolos here, actual corn. So this is by Sue Zarek 90 overnight gains / YOLO. So yeah, this appears to be a 50K YOLO. And overnight in one day he's up 226K, 451%. Says he bought 3K shares of AMTD Group on Robinhood. 29K gain. Also bought 24K shares on Ameritrade. That was the nice one. Alright, so, I actually thought this was FD YOLOs options. It was a YOLO, but I thought there were FD options. Apparently, no. It was just a 50K YOLO in AMTD, which is highly risky, and don't really recommend you guys do that in itself. But not as risky as options, I guess, as FDs. So, really, really impressive. Highly risky, but paid off here. More luck than anything, let's be real. And, yeah, at this point, dude, hit the sell button. Secure the gains. So, Suzark, 90. Thanks for posting. Congrats on the gains, dude. Highly risky. But, you caught the short squeeze here. And, yeah, dude, only one thing to do at this point. Hit the sell button. Because if you don't, you're going to lose a lot of your money here. You know, cash it in while it's still high. But, nice gain coin here. Really well done. Alright, this is by 021. Degen Gambler that's been throwing $1,000 weekly at a company in Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So, yeah, Super 8 move here. But he's, so this guy's been cost averaging on Revlon calls. Wow. So way too many here. But he has a bunch of Revlon calls, different strikes, expiring in August, and one in September. And he's up 32.5K right now. Nice. So yeah, I don't know what the cost basis is, but he seems to be pretty big in the money here. What's Revlon at? 890, we'll call it. 890. So, honestly, these are all mostly out of the money still. And expire in less than 2 months. So, you know what? I'd probably hit the sell button here. I'd probably hit the sell button. Fat gains, and this is mostly out of the money. So, I'd probably just sell it now before it goes back down to zero. If anything, at least cut the cost basis. But yeah, 0 to 1. Thanks for hosting. You know, this is what you call ape diversification, averaging down on FTs, and somehow it worked. So I don't really recommend you guys do this. This is highly risky, but it's paying off so far. And at this point, you should probably hit the sell button, dude. This is mostly out of the money, and good chance if you continue to hold this through expiration, it goes down to zero. So at the very minimum, cut the cost basis, and you know, honestly, I'd probably cut everything. But no matter what you do, please post updates. Want to see how this goes. So congrats to you so far. Good luck to you. Rooting for you, and please post updates. Oh, it says current position is closed at final profit. All right, so we closed it. It's done. So we profited 53K. All right, congrats. Really well done. All right, this is by Stringer Bill. Regret gain HKD. So, says it all right here. He's up 25K, 91% in the past month. Really the past week. But yeah, catching the HKD gain here. High risk, high reward, but he rode the wave. And yeah, at this point, hit the sell button before it goes back down. And he loses most of this money. But really well done. So congrats to you, Stringer Bill. Yeah, at this point, secure the gains. Hit the sell button. Enjoy the attendees. Thanks for posting. Alright, this is by Stop Banning Me. After some effery on Friday that lost me 14K, I made it all back yesterday and today. Alright, so this guy's an IBKR, so you can assume he's more experienced, but actually he's just a degen. Like everyone else. So, yeah, high risk, high reward stuff. Don't do this, guys. This is just straight up gambling. I don't think there's anything too smart about this. But yeah, he's down 14K on Friday. And today on Tesla and SPY options. SPY and Tesla options and Microsoft. He made back most of it. Up 12.5K today. So not quite made it all back, but almost. So, yeah, guys. Normally, you probably shouldn't dig yourself out of a hole. Sometimes it works, and if it does, you know, you should probably chill out before you dig yourself a bigger one. So, yeah. He's trying to gamble himself out of a hole, and it's actually working. So, I'd probably just cut it here and just be happy. But yeah, crazy, crazy swings. Minus 14K, up 12.5K today. So yeah, stop banning me. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Congrats on your gains. I don't know, dude. Crazy swings. So, very impressive. And yeah, dude, you're almost break even at this point. So honestly, I'd probably just cut it at this point and, you know, just be happy. that you were even able to make your money back. But this is Wall Street Bets, and pretty sure he's not going to do that. Pretty sure he's going to diamond hand till expiration. So no matter what happens, please post updates. Want to see how this goes. So thanks for posting, and good luck. All right, this is by Moneybags 96. Earnings next week, and we have been progressively heading back to double digits. All right, this is low roller stuff. So I don't know what the cost basis was, but it's 44K yellow right now in Clover. Which is, I don't really recommend you guys do that, but all right. 44K meme stock YOLO. At least it's shares, not options, so can't go too wrong. So pretty apish. Could have been more apish though. But yeah, 44K share YOLO Clover. Good luck to that guy. Hope my calls print big tomorrow. What's this? AMC, GME, AMC call, PayPal call. Yeah, PayPal's gonna print. PayPal went mooning today, so he's gonna print on that for sure. And SoFi as well. SoFi and PayPal is gonna print. He did good on those. Yeah, so don't know what they're worth right now, but these should absolutely print tomorrow. This guy should have made a lot of money. Or he should make a lot of money. Puts on Canadian real estate. Why? Sold for $1 million. Oh, I see. So it sold for 1.4 mil, and now it's sold for $1 mil. So it's actually going down. Yeah, same thing. This sold for 1.35 mil, and now it's down to $1 mil. So I don't know if it's just Canada. These are some nice houses too. But yeah, it looks like the housing market is finally starting to come down with the rest of the market. So I'm not sure if it's just Canadian real estate or what, but yeah, housing prices going down. Good. All right, what's this? Nomad. Yeah, this was it. Nomad Crypto Bridge loses 200 million in chaotic hack. Yeah, this was what I was looking at. So that's a pretty big hack. 200 mil. Damn. So the exploit was made possible by a misconfiguration of the project's main smart contract that allowed anyone with a basic understanding of the code to authorize withdrawals to themselves. All you had to do was find a transaction that worked, replace the other person's address with yours, and rebroadcast it. All right, so I don't know. Don't want to get too technical here. But, yeah, so 200 mil hack. That's one of the biggest hacks ever. So that's really, really unfortunate. So I hope the project is okay. I hope the investors... I don't know if the investors lost money. I don't know if the project lost money or if the investors lost money. But either way, hope this works out. Hope they find the guy. Probably not, but hope they find the guy. Hope he returns the money. That seems to be the case. A lot of these hackers return the money and keep a little bit. Maybe they'll let him keep like 20 million if he returns the rest. But yeah, really, really unfortunate. Huge hack here. Really sad, but this is the normal nowadays. So hope the project survives. Hope the victims get made whole. And hope the guy gets caught. Sad stuff, sad stuff. But thanks for that, low roller. And about the video, I don't think we're gonna do the video. It's 6 o'clock now, so a little late. So if we got time tomorrow, we'll do it. But we're not gonna watch the video today. So sorry about that, low roller. But another time. I don't know why that just played, but okay. All right, guys. So that is the show for today. So that went way longer than I expected. Actually, I said an hour and a half to 2 hours, but probably closer to the hour and a half side. Went 2 hours though today. And that was mainly due to a lot of distractions, a lot of sirens and stuff. But so yeah, it took a little longer than I expected. But that's the show for today, guys. So good stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed. Not too much content, not too much content to cover, but a few articles, 2 TAs, and Yolos were pretty good. Not the biggest chat today, but we started pretty slow, and a lot of people came in later on. So a pretty decent chat. And yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. So yeah, the TA was a little choppy, a lot of interruptions, but I'll work on editing that, and I'll get that out, and that should be a lot better. But yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. And anything else, questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything you want me to look at, put it in the chat right now. Otherwise, we out of here. Let me check YouTube, but I think most people are gone. Yes, it has 4 viewers, 11 likes now. So actually, there's still some people here. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to everyone who came today, all the regulars, all the new people, and the lurkers.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
And yep, I think that's it. So unless anyone has anything else, we'll get out of here. All right, going once. Going twice. All right, cool. Catch you guys tomorrow. Please hit the like button on your way out. Let's get out of here, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.